Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm really hoping you have a great day. Today's video is going to be a July plan with me for the year of 2021, which is crazy because half of the year is already over and I feel like it was just January 1st, like last week. But anyways, I'm gonna start by mentioning the theme for this month, which is mugs. I'm not using a specific color or color theme for this spread just because I like my mugs to be colorful, and I've seen a lot of like Pinterest photos of different mugs with different shapes and different colors, which I really liked the aesthetic of. So yeah, I'm starting off with a Pigma Micron in Sign Pen in 01. This is my favorite size just because it allows me to have like more precise doodles, and just also it's not too thick either, and I just like the tip. It's more manageable when I'm drawing. So yeah, I'm just starting out with this kind of like a shelf for mugs. I've seen some on Pinterest, and I think I used to have one of these in my house. It's basically just like a rack that you like hang on your wall, and then you like put your mugs in there. So yeah, that's what I did. And I'm also using I think it's a Pilot. No, it's a Pentel Sign Pen. This is the first time I'm using it, and I really liked how it turned out. I feel like the tip is very flexible but still like very firm, so your strokes are very precise, which is something that I really liked and appreciated. I've used other brush pens that don't have this type of tip, and it really bothers me. So I think I found a new favorite, which is great. I'm also adding some more like larger mugs here at the bottom to add some detail into, just the cover page, because it is kind of more simple. I did want to go with a more simple vibe. I feel like the first months of this year I had really like bombarded cover pages and themes with a million like drawings and doodles, and I like those. I just feel like right now I need a break from that, especially my hand. I need a break from all that drawing. So yeah, I'm also coloring them in. Like I mentioned, I'm not using a specific color palette, and I really like that. I feel like it gives it more of like a flowy, casual vibe. I'm also doing different designs and different shapes for each mug. I'm using Mildliners and also like Tombow dual brush pens, and some Crayola super tips, but just like a few, maybe one or two of those. So yeah, I'm gonna be linking them all down below, or like mentioning them down below, as well as like the colors I used. But mostly for the Tombow dual brush pens, I use the pastel colors like 553, 991, 723, then 243, and 062. Those are the colors I liked, and like here I'm just using this brownish color for the rack of the mugs. Now I'm moving on to my monthly view page, which is probably one of my favorite spreads to have, not to create or to like draw, because I don't really like doing like the ruler. And yes, this is an American Doll ruler. I've had it for years and I like it because it's really big and firm. It doesn't break easily, so that's great. I'm here adding a section for goals and next month's events in this spread, just because I realized that the goals of the month spread that I used to do was kind of redundant. But yeah, here I'm adding more doodles and more mugs with different shapes, and here I'm also adding less space between the mugs just because I can and I want to. So yeah, basically I'm really enjoying doing these mugs. Like I feel like it just gives a lot of also room for like doing your own kind of like favorite mug, ideal mug. I don't know if you guys have like an ideal shape for your mugs, or like a specific design you want for a mug. I feel like I've had like a dream mug in mind for the past 2 years. I just haven't found it yet, and that sounds really weird, but it's the truth. So yeah, here I'm again using the Pentel Sign Pen to add the gold and next month, and then also like the days of the week. Oh, and yeah, you just saw my face. But anyways, I like it. I feel like it adds a special touch. I'm also here doing just the designs for the different mugs. I like some of them to also be like just one color, you know, just because it adds kind of to the theme. And I also, all of my mugs that I have are pretty much like one color only, so I'm having fun designing these mugs. Also, back to the goals of the month spread thing comment I was making. I feel like I don't need that much space, so yeah, I just added it in the corner of this spread because I did have room. And yeah, now the trackers. I love trackers and I love filling them out. So the first one I'm doing is a sleep tracker. I'm drawing one mug per letter of the word sleep. I love doing different designs for like my titles, especially for like trackers, because I feel like if I do the same title and design for each like tracker or like spread, I feel like I just get bored. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I'm also adding the days of the month and the hours of the day and designing these mugs. I didn't really use my fine pen to design the parts inside of these mugs, just because I'm gonna go in with my Pentel Sign brush pen to add the letters of the word sleep. And I feel like that just took too much, like it's gonna take too much out of like the actual word. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, basically I'm just adding that, designing it. Like I said, I'm using Tombow dual brush pens, mostly the pastel ones, as well as just some Mildliners. I'm pretty sure Mildliners don't have like labels or names, but then also the shades aren't that similar like the Tombow ones. But yeah, here it is. I really liked how it turned out, and now I'm doing my habit tracker title spread. Yeah, I decided to go for like 3 big mugs and then like write over those the words habit trackers. Yeah, I just couldn't I couldn't think of anything else that I wanted to add, so that's what I'm doing. I'm again doing different designs for each mug. I feel like my favorite though, it's like drink tea out of, this is gonna sound really weird, is like more like a rounder cups. And like I don't know if you've seen like Gilmore Girls, but there's in Luke's diner, like Rory and Lorelai drink out of these like huge rounded mugs, and I finally like found one, and obviously like I had to buy it, and I love it for my tea, not for coffee because it's too much. And one time when I like drank the whole mug of coffee, I couldn't sleep for like 16 hours. I don't know, I'm very sensitive to coffee. But anyways, here it is. I just used the same block letters to put habit tracker, and then just I'm doing these little trackers, square calendar mini things. I like doing these. I've tried different types of like habit trackers and I did not like them. I like coloring in my little squares. Like that's the highlight of completing my habits. It's come to a point where I literally work out just to color in the little square, which sounds ridiculous, but it's true. It's motivating. So yeah. And then I'm adding more details. I'm probably gonna add more habits throughout the month. That's why I left like that space blank for one more row, and also like my tiny mugs at the bottom. But yeah, that's basically the spread. I'm trying to add like some doodles to the blank space so that it doesn't look like, I don't know, blank. So that's why I added those little accent doodles at the bottom. But yeah, those are the habits that I want to develop this month. I feel like those are already my habits, but I just need to follow through with them and not be lazy. I read every single day, so I feel like that should be taken out and I should add a new one, but it's motivating, you know. So yeah, now I'm doing my first weekly spread of July. I'm not doing as many spreads as I used to do just because I realized that I was, one, wasting space on my bullet journal, and two, I didn't really need them. I wasn't really using them. I've stopped watching so many movies. I've been really into reading this year, so and there I already have like Goodreads, so I didn't want to do a tracker for that. And productivity, I'm not in college yet. I'm probably gonna add it in when I start classes in August. But so far, I don't have to be productive, so it makes me feel bad because I'm relaxing and I feel like I need to be productive, but I don't have anything to do, you know? So yeah, here I'm again adding the days of the week with my, again, Pentel Sign brush pen. And yeah, I really like how you write, like, not in cursive, but like block letters with a brush pen. I feel like it gives you a really nice touch, and I really like it. My dog Berlin is here with me, so if you hear like sort of like snores, I'm sorry, that is him. I'm also adding the days of the week with these like small colorful circles. But yeah, once I'm done with that, I'm also adding a space for like the events that I have next week. I really like that space just so that I'm aware of what's happening and I'm not blindsided because I only have space for 7 days, you know? So sometimes it's like, oh, I get to relax next week, but no, because I turned the page and there are events that I have to do that I didn't know about because I hadn't looked, you know? I was too lazy to flip the page. So yeah, that's why I really like it. Obviously, there's a space for goals. Am I using it lately? No. Do I want to? And that is why I'm doing it, in the hopes that I will have goals. Yes, that is the reason why I am adding this section. I forgot to mention, I also added this tiny calendar on the left upper side beneath like July, just because I like to visualize the rest of the month as well. And I'm also adding this like orangey border just because I can and I want to. So yeah, I really like it and how it turned out. You know, I tried it for the first time in March and I loved it. So I've continued to do it whenever I do spreads like these. And I'm also coloring in the mugs. Again, different shapes, different sizes, different colors, because that's how it should be. But yeah, I'm really hoping you enjoyed this video and at least laughed at some of my comments or jokes because I tried. Here I'm just doing a flip through, but yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video and that you stick around for my next videos. But yeah, have a nice day everyone. Bye.